I want to talk about. So I have been watching. Nothing. I've probably watched about probably 50 YouTube videos in the last 2 weeks. And they're all like, okay, 50 is a lot because I'm lying. It's not 50, but I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and all of them are like at least I'll say 30 minutes long because I'm trying to expand the attention. But I was watching a lot of. First, I was watching a lot of videos on like politics and stuff, but that just got real boring because all these people are lying. But I eventually start watching videos because that automatically, once you start watching politic videos, you can't watch videos on politics without watching conservatives, and you can't, even look at conservatives without talking about Christianity, evangelical Christianity in particular, right? So I'm watching all these videos, and like all these, and it was one video in particular that was like, why do Christian pastors talk like that? And yes, I'm in my bathroom. It's the first episode, please. I don't have anywhere to record but this, so let's let it go. And no, my apartment isn't small. I guess my bathroom is just narrow. You know what I mean? I can't really. I guess I can wipe my ass and get some clothes at the same time, so it's fine. No, but every video the pastors are talking the same. They're just like, when God calls you, and He will call you because He reaches out to all the sinners, because you're all sinners. When He calls you and you answer, it's because you know you're a sinner. And you know you've done nothing but wrong since the day you were born. And He sent His only Son down here to save you. That's it. So you have to listen to that voice. You have to listen to that voice. And what I'm telling you is very vague. But what I'm telling you is the truth, because I'm the only one that will ever love you. Like, that's how, and I know I got mixed up, but that's basically how they're talking. And I'm watching this because they're basically saying, like, you're a sinner. God knows you're a sinner. Everyone knows. I am giving you the only truth available to fix this. And if you don't do it, you're going to be living in hell for forever. Just eternal pain. It doesn't matter where, when, how, pain, right? And I'm watching this, dog, and I'm like this. I'm like, bro. And I already peeped this. But I'm like, evangelical Christian pastors gotta be the coldest pimps in the world. Like you think a pimp named Slickback, you think the niggas at the Players Ball is doing it? Nigga, what? These are the best pimps in the world. These are the coldest niggas. Bro, they are telling old people who are dependent on Social Security. They're telling poor people who are literally showing up with bleeding hearts, and they just want to turn their life around, and they're just like, you are the worst nigga in the world. Your children are the worst. Everything about you is shit. I am the only one that can lead you to salvation. Okay? Right? I am the only one that can lead you to salvation. I can only one that leads you to God's truth. Right? And I peep this. When they say that shit, they are talking about themselves, bro. 100% opinion. But if you go back and you look at any of these evangelical preachers, and whenever they mention God, bro, just watch and use your intuition. They're talking about themselves. Because they'll be like this. They'll walk in the room and say, hey, good morning, church. It's cold in here. It's a little cold, ain't it? And, the church say amen or some shit. And you go, God can't do His work in a cold environment. It got to be warm. Then the piano goes, nee. And he goes, it got to be warm in here when God does His work. And it's like, okay. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, cause what happened? He was like, so he was talking about one of his first times preaching, and it's one of the most famous evangelical dudes. I don't know his name. I don't care. This is like his first time preaching. He goes up there and he's like, I stood there for about 10 minutes. I just stood there. I stood there until I was sure I had all their attention. And when they were finally quiet, I said, what do you say? He goes, God can't give love and give truth to people who aren't paying attention. God won't be in a room where people aren't paying attention while, His word is being given, And I'm like, that's when I was like, I think he means him. I think he's talking about himself. I mean, you know what I mean? Because no matter where you go, bro, these All these niggas are scumbags. And that shit just so crazy, the parallels between pimping and religion. Because it's all the same thing. Because when a pimp walks up, he looks for broken women, or dudes, I guess, if it's a madam or a guy who pimps guys, I don't fucking know. Look for someone broken, right? Break them further. And this is the church basically saying, even to children, you're a sinner. You know you're a sinner. We all know you're a sinner. You're a piece of shit. You're a scumbag. Have you ever seen you? Have you met yourself? When's the last time you did anything good? Go ahead, I'll wait. Never, nigga. You've never done anything good. You're a bad person. At your core, you're a bad person. And the book don't be saying that. This is and maybe it does in somewhere. It says you're a piece of shit. Maybe it's in the first. You open the Bible, the first page is you're a piece of shit. Okay, and then go so read on. All right, and then Genesis. Okay, you know what I mean. But anyway, so you're broken, and then this is where the pimper comes in, and I'm the only one that can fix you. I've been telling my shoulders off, but I'm not a pimp. But I've been telling people from the jump, like, you gotta study pimping. And every time I say it, they laugh. They go, oh, ha, ha, ha. I'm like, I'm dead serious. I'm not joking. Every adult should study pimping. You should. Because it's the only game being played. It's the only thing that's happening. And it's happening to you almost every day, right? Almost every day you're in a position where someone sells you fear and then you buy something or you react based off of it. Because that's it. That's all it is. And then you accept this truth that will alleviate the fear, right? In hopes of salvation. That's the game, right? So let's go back to pimping. All right, she's broken. She don't know nothing. She ain't got nobody, right? So then again, back to the Christianity. This is the only truth that can save your life. So this is an isolating reality, isolating revelation. Like, this is the only thing that can save you, right? You get that, right? You're like, oh fuck, because so that isolates every other belief system you could have possibly had about how to live a good life and possibly a good afterlife, right? And also for most children, I think this is the first time you hear of, afterlife, right? And same with pimping. You work with me, right? You choose up, you're gonna be living good, but I can put you in some good shoes, get you a nice dress, you can eat right, You ain't got no car, do you? We can get you a car. Get you a license, get you a car, get you a place. Where you staying right now? So I'm staying with my mom. Oh, no. You stay with me. You see what I'm saying? It's the same isolation that's happening right there, right? Because now I have the only truth that you need to get into heaven, because I'm the leader of this thing. So leader what? The game. Same thing with these. See, I forgot which one I'm talking about. Same thing with the preachers, I guess. I'm the only one that has the ism, right? I'm the only person in here with the true ism, right? If you want to walk right, you need to step with me, baby. That's the only way it's gonna happen, right? It's the same thing, right? So I'm watching this and I'm just like, bro, this is crazy as fuck, because they're literally pimps. And then they're like, and then let's say someone calls them out for having a jet. They'll dead ass just be like, what, you think God don't want me to be having all these blessings? You think God don't want all these blessings, huh? Huh, Roshi? You think God don't want me to have all these blessings, huh? You see me dripped out? You see what the preacher wrote in today, huh? You see that big motherfucker outside? And you see where I was sitting in it, not the front. All right? You think God don't want that for me and you too? He also wants it for you. He wants it for you. But he definitely wants it for me, but he wants it for you too. He wants it for you too. Yeah, he wants it for you too. But he definitely clearly wants it for me, right? So then it's like, then also, boom, the final part. But to get to salvation, yeah, you got to show up. You got to do the work. But what are you giving back? Huh? What are you giving back? Right? Now, we're in church right now. I would want, because the sermon's done. So the ism has been spread. The sermon is done, right? So now he on some... Now, God is a lot like a vending machine. If you want to work, you can press up those buttons all day. You can request it. But if you don't put anything in, how can you expect to get something out? How? We got a lot of senior citizens in here, a lot of children here, young people in here, a lot of young people and young parents and older parents going through things too. So how do you expect to get something out of it if you don't put something in? So while you're at home, make sure you put something in. Who got $1,000 right now? Raise your hand. Anybody who got $1,000, raise your hand. $1,000, raise your hand. Ushers, close the doors. Shut the doors. Who has $1,000 right now? You give me $1,000 right now, God give you the ultimate blessing as soon as you leave. So even if you don't know it's a blessing, even if you don't know, huh? God will give you the ultimate blessing right now if you got it. Who got $1,000? Right? And then so yeah, I used to be in church, and they literally would be like, all right, we trying to build this community center because God's blessing this community center. So who got $100? Okay, not 100. Who got 50? It don't gotta be 100. It don't gotta be. Mind you, the church is built. The church is built. We're in the church. So this is supposed to be your whole job. I didn't know you were a project manager. What are you talking about? What do you need all this money for? Yeah, this is why I was always every Sunday with this community center. And now I'm about to go to high school. I'm still looking at this community center sign. I'm like, brother, either you not about to build it or you need to stop taking these people's money and give it back. You know what I mean? But then you go to the pimp. He said, all right, listen, if you want the salvation, baby, listen, I can give you a better life. I can. Just go talk to my man over there. No, just go talk to him. Go spend some time with him. Go out with him, you know. Make him feel good. Make him feel special. All right. And then, you know, he might break you off a little something. You get that, you bring it back to me. And then we'll go get you something. Get you put in a nice place. You know, get you some new shoes. You know, maybe we'll go out tonight. But yeah, go talk to him though. Go talk to him. Now get out my face, go talk to him. Don't talk to me, go talk to him. Now, bitch, before I get upset. It's the same game, bro. And I'm just watching it, and I took notes. I took notes not on the video, but on my own thoughts. So I guess I just wrote some stuff down because because that's. I guess that's what taking notes on your thoughts is. It's just kind of writing stuff down. So boom, they tell pastors and pimps tell people all the same things. You ain't no good. That's exactly what I wrote. You ain't no good. You ain't never been good. You could be good if you wanted to, but remember that inherent badness I told you. But you can be saved if you choose. Me or God. You know, and I wrote it funny like that. Like I wrote choose. It's kind of cool. And that was from a spelling mistake that I just decided to turn into something creative. So, a little peek into my mind.